Stella and Marigold, Book 1, written by Annie Barrows, illustrated by Sophie Blackall. The Lucky Half. Anyone who lives in a half house is lucky, but Stella told Marigold that they were especially lucky because they live in the bottom half. Marigold frowned. Why? Because we can get outside in a minute, Stella explained. In less than a minute and 6 steps, we can touch a leaf. If we see a cat in the yard, we can zip outside and pet it before it skitters away. If we had our own cat, we wouldn't have to go outside at all, Marigold pointed out. When Denai walks by, we can run out there in time to see her boots, continued Stella. Her neighbor, Denai, had amazing boots. Marigold thought carefully about cats and boots and leaves, but in the end, she shook her head. Miss Ramondi, up in the top half, was the lucky one. Marigold said she had the roof. She could climb out her window onto her roof and look at the moon. Marigold was always wanting to look at the moon, and she couldn't, and it wasn't fair, so they weren't lucky. It takes Miss Ramondi 42 steps to touch a leaf, Stella reminded her. They had counted the day before, and you can see the moon any time you want from the yard. It looks better from the roof, argued Marigold, and you can hear better too, like birds and things. But we can hear Laredo, said Stella. Marigold giggled. Laredo was one of their friends who lived with Miss Ramondi. When he exercised, he put on headphones and sang very, very loudly. It was hilarious. And, Stella said, if we lived in the top half, we wouldn't have the tiles around the fireplace. We wouldn't have any fireplace at all. This was true. The tiles around the fireplace were shiny green and orange and blue. They looked almost like candy, though they didn't taste like it. And when Marigold closed her eyes a little, she could see pictures in them. A lion, a shoe, a nose. Marigold loved the tiles. She loved Laredo's songs and Denai's boots. She loved petting cats. And even if you don't love leaves, she liked them very much. Still, she shook her head. The top half is better, she said firmly. Just wait, said Stella. You'll see. Not very long after that, the bathroom sink was plugged up. It was filled with water. Usually the water went down the drain, but lately it didn't. So the plumber came. His name was Ellis. He had no hair and a big tattoo on his arm that said Ellis, just in case. Marigold loved watching Ellis. He loved to watch him send a long, sticky wire down the drain and sigh. She loved to watch him squeeze his big self under the sink. She loved to watch him take apart the pipes that connected the sink to the wall, and she loved to see the disgusting gunk inside. Marigold was watching when Ellis reached into the pipe with 2 fingers and took out a hair clip. It was a purple hair clip with silver sparkles. It was shaped like a shell. Marigold was surprised to see it again. Marigold decided she would rather draw a picture than watch Ellis. She went to the everything room where Stella was doing some gluing. Marigold pulled the bucket of pens to her side of the table and began to draw. She drew a man with a crown. He had no hair and a big tattoo on his arm. Carefully, Marigold wrote E, then L, then Marigold. Marigold's mother was standing in the doorway. In her hand was a purple hair clip with silver sparkles. Marigold, she shook it. Did you do this? No, said Marigold. At once. What? Asked Stella. Ellis found this in a pipe. Her mother shook the hair clip again. He said that it couldn't have gotten in a pipe unless someone took the drain cover off and dropped the clip in. She frowned at Marigold. On purpose. Marigold was busy writing L, then I, then S. Ellis. said. Marigold, said her mother. What? Did you put this hair clip down the drain? Marigold looked at the hair clip. No, her face turned red. Marigold, said her mother. No, Marigold shouted and crawled under the art table. There was a long silence. Then Marigold's mother rolled her eyes and went away. There was another long silence. Then Stella said, they walk around at night. You know. I know, said Marigold. Who? The clips. Well, everything in the bathroom. The pony bands, except they don't walk, they roll. And the brush and the toothpaste, all the things. Oh, I knew that, said Marigold. Do the toys do it, too? She looked over at the drawers where the toys lived. No, said Stella. That's the thing. It's because of the bathroom. In the olden days, when a house was built, there's always one room that had magic powers. Only one in the whole house. We're lucky that this house is our half, and it's the bathroom. Marigold thought about that. She shook her head. No. There was another silence. How do you know? Asked Marigold. It only happened for 4 nights each night. One time, I woke up and went to the bath during exactly those 4 minutes. When? Well, did I wake up or where the 4 minutes? Both. A long time ago, and the 4 minutes change every night. She glanced at Marigold. It's okay. You don't have to believe me. I was just thinking that's how the clip got down the drain. One night I went out walking and it fell. Oh, I remember now, said Marigold. I heard something fall one night. I forgot before. She came out from under the art table, and I heard something yelling. Soft yelling though, right? Like, ee, Stella squeaked. Marigold nodded. That was probably what happened, said Stella. I'll tell Alice, said Marigold.